Hi everyone, it's Laura with a Financial Fun Friday, and I have a special guest here today. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hello, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thanks for being on our video today. Well, Austin is actually going to talk about something really important for those of you that are maybe coming to me because you're going to be upgrading your house, selling your smaller house and getting a bigger one, that kind of thing. Austin is going to talk about some great strategies to get your home ready to sell. So I think he has about 5 things he's going to share today.
Yes, thank you. So we are going to go over 5 quick items that won't necessarily break your bank, but will make the most impact on your home when you get to the point to sell your house. The first thing, and tip number 1 would be landscaping. First impressions make or break a home, and if you can spend a couple of days in the summertime refreshing the outside, making it look nice, spending a couple dollars on some mulch or stone, new flowers, that's going to be a huge benefit for you when you go to sell your house because those pictures will pop. So number 1, landscape. Number 2, declutter. A lot of times when people are getting ready to list their property, they forget about all their clutter and junk they have everywhere in their home. Spend a couple of dollars, buy some totes, clean out everything. We want to maximize the space throughout your house, and if you simply put some items in totes and clean out a room, clear out a hallway, it's going to make a big difference, and the size appears bigger because every little step of your property is not fully congested. So number 2, declutter that house. It's a good time to get rid of anything that's been sitting around way too long.
Your pile needs to go to the Muncie Mission already.
Start donating. It's a great time. Even if you don't plan on listing your home, hey, once a year do that. We have a rule at my house. If it's not touched within 3 months, we get rid of it. Number 3, this is probably the biggest bang for your buck. Paint. There have been rooms that might not have been touched in 6, 7, 8 years or 4 or 5 years. A fresh coat of paint goes a long way. And enough said about that. It takes a couple of dollars, a couple of hours, and it's going to make a huge impact on your buyers when they come through your home because it's going to be fresh, it's going to be clean, and they're going to like that a lot better than the dingy old paint that we painted the house 10, 15 years ago. So get a fresh coat of paint on the walls. One of the biggest things is cleaning. Something that we see when we take buyers into a home, believe it or not, is how clean the house is. So step number 4 for you pre-listers out there, clean your home. After we get the landscaping, after we do some decluttering, let's get some fresh paint on the walls. Now it's time to clean the house. Those ceiling fans that we have neglected for 3 years, wipe those off. Clean the inside of your oven. Yes, buyers will look inside the oven. So clean your oven. Mop the floors. Do a couple of extra things that you might not do on a weekly basis that you want to do so your house will be in top showing potential. And the last step, Laura, as you know, you have to find that realtor that is going to be your agent and help you through this process. We need to know your goals, know your timeline, and so step 5 in this is pick a real estate agent who knows your area, who knows the market, who's active, who goes above and beyond, and interview agents. Sometimes just because you have a family member or a friend in the business, it's always a good suggestion to interview 3 or 4 real estate agents to see what each one can bring to the table, and maybe the first one might not hit your needs or know your goals as the second or third one.
Right.
So 5 steps. We got them. Let's go. Landscaping, yes. Declutter, paint, clean, hire a realtor. So how's that for a fun Friday?
That's awesome.
Is that pretty quick?
That's awesome. All right. Well, as always, Austin is available if you're looking for one of those agents to interview.
Right.
I know
Love
he would be happy to do that. And as always, I'm available if you aren't sure, hey, should I sell my house first before I start looking at other houses? I'm happy to run those numbers for you and see if it's a possibility. So thanks again, Austin, for being on the video today.
Thank you.